Hey guys, welcome back to another session of Europa Universalis 4. So we're carrying on with our good old mega campaign today, AI only, and so wait for it to load up. There you go. So here we go. So what do we have now in the world? From seeing that we've been in here since 1400s, I think. So yeah, we're actually quite far into it as it is already. We have about 300 years left until Victoria 2 starts to appear around the corner. So anyway, so we have the Aztecs now that have completely taken over Scotland. They've also taken over pretty much most of Ireland. There was a Scottish revolt, but that completely got dissolved. We have Dara now taking over most of northern England here. We have Macon here as well, which I believe is a... Yeah, we have Macon here, which is a French province which has managed to make their way into Ganshire here, or Glamorganshire. Oh god, it's quite hard to pronounce Welsh provinces. Anyway, so we also have Essex still here. We have Sussex. We have Huish here. We still have, well, Dara's now here as well. We have East Anglia. We have quite a few new countries now appearing up as well. Naritia, Nitra, it's now appeared. We still have Austria here, Bulgaria here. Anjou has now taken over most of the western part of France now, in some case. I think they're still at war with a few people. No, they're not. They're at a truce with EU. And I believe that's it for now with them. We have Thuringia, which took over most of Saxony and Calais here. Into eastern part of Europe, we have Vlani, we have Zetsu, which is quite interesting. We still have a lot of problems here at the moment. We still have two Viarchries here still. We have Azov here taking over a lot of land. We have Saray here. Going down into the Middle East, we have the Yazids. We have Iraq now, which is quite interesting. The Marazids, which has taken over a lot of eastern part of the eastern part of the Middle East. If that makes sense. Rafa are still here. Mecca is still here. Arabia has now appeared, and Arabia seems to be doing well. If I remember correctly, they were at war with Alexandria, I believe, and couple of these provinces here, but then ended up taking over most of this land because they did have this at the start. Let's see what else we have. We have Conjacala. I actually didn't notice them before, actually. They have the same flag as Viarchries. This Viarchries here. In India, we still have the Patavs. I'm going to nickname the Patavs for now, because their name is quite hard to pronounce. They seem to be doing extremely well. We also have the Sankratavs, the Narus, Baruli. We have a lot of interesting countries appearing, a lot of interesting stuff going on. We have Norge here, which have taken over pretty much most of Sweden, if I'm not mistaken. Kola, Ostrogothland, and if we go to America, I think the most intimidating Indian tribe right now has got to be Fox, I believe. I think they're the most interesting tribe besides the Aztecs, who have taken over most of, Scotland and also Ireland. They have to take over Lothian here until they actually manage to take over all of it. I believe they're at war at the moment, actually. Yes, they are. They are at war with Provence and Austrias, and they are winning the war right now. They seem to has a following marches. Musia seems that they have a friend of some kind. Let's go on to the religion tab here and see what we have. Catholic seems to be dying out quite a bit, from what I noticed. Animist is becoming quite prominent now in Europe, and they seem to be converting a lot of Catholic territories. Tengri is still quite prominent in northern Europe here. With the Middle Eastern part of the world, we have Sunni, we have Zoroastrian, Coptic, I think that's how you say it. We have Coptic down here. Most of India is Jain and Hindu, though a lot of it was Hindu at the time. Surprised that's changed quite a bit. Ooh, excuse me. So yeah, that's quite interesting. Let's go on to the ledger and see what we have going on. Let's see what nations' technologies are going on. Okay. So diplomatic technology, Larastrian is one of the main ones to have a decent diplomatic technology. If we go on to administrative, it seems that the Rash have a decent administrative technology, and they're down here, I believe. Yeah, if we go back on to, yeah, the Rash, which is here. Let's have a look. Let's see for military technology is quite the interesting one. Austrius, which is over here. Austrius, which is down here, I believe. Yes, so Austria seems to be quite far up in their military technology. Let's have a look at the wars that are going on right now. So, oh yeah, we can look at religions from here, can't we? So yeah, there you go. Catholic is still quite prominent, but we have a lot of religions appearing. If we just go ledger, relations, current wars. Let's see the wars right now. We have Bamiyan against Sedan, Langzang, so we got a couple of Japanese or Asian provinces going at each other. We have a lot of wars. At the end of the last session, we had quite a few wars. Only a few. We didn't have as many as we did at the start. There we go. We have the Aztec conquest for Tarragon. So they're against a lot of people right now, and they are winning that war. So they could most likely, the Aztecs could most likely take over a lot of land. So let's get this game started. It will lag out for a little bit because we are loading up all the troops and all the counters and whatnot. There we go. So we're going to see a lot of things appear now. I'm most interested in seeing what happens to the Aztecs here. I'm quite interested in that. Seems to be running a lot more slow than what it used to be before. I believe that's because a lot of things are happening right now. It will run a lot more smoothly soon, hopefully anyway. We have some Scanian peasants. We have a lot of let's have a look at the we don't have a lot of peasant revolts as it is right now. I'm interested to see what Arabia does, because I know Arabia seems to be the prominent country kind of in the Middle East right now. They seem to be the most stable, shall I say. Though we could see Iraq pretty much take over a lot of stuff. So Azerbaijan as well. Azerbaijan could take over a lot. Jakala just took over a bit of land from Bamiyan, I just saw there. Let's see how this war is coming along. The Aztecs are still winning that as of now. Yeah, they're taking back their land, but oh dear. So we're going to see the Aztecs completely, I think, dominate Spain and maybe France when it comes to it. I'm just hoping Anjou can get up their forces to try and take back what they've lost, maybe. Provence is becoming quite big, actually. That's quite interesting. Galicia, Volhynia, still quite big. I do like the Vilnius flag, actually. That's quite an interesting flag. I like that. Nijabadan. Ah, okay. So we have a split Nijabadan here. We have Nijabadan here, and then we have Nijabadan Normandy. That's quite interesting. Yeah, it seems to be running okay now. Running as it used to, which is decent. I mean, I am thinking of doing time lapses, but I don't know if I will do them. Um, it's one of those things that takes a lot of time. I'd rather just sit here and just commentate on what's going on in the real time, shall I say. I think that's what I kind of want to do instead of just, you know, sit here and just record and not say anything about what's going on. So let's see what's going on in the wars right now. Ava versus Sarah. Let's see where this is. That's in Asian provinces. Let's see how the Aztecs are getting along, actually. So, whereabouts are the Aztecs? Oh, did they give up the war? Oh no, they're still here. Oh, they're winning. They are definitely winning right now. Yeah, Muxia is actually here, so they do have a big ally right now. Oh dear. So we could most likely see the Aztecs really do a lot of damage in Western Europe and Spain. I was trying to think about which, you know, fucking direction this is, and it's obviously west, of course. Sorry if you can hear my friend, he's complaining on FIFA, as always. He always fucking complains, it's ridiculous. Anyway, so Viarchries, what's this? Abkhazia. Ah, right, Abkhazia. Ah, they're over here, right, okay. So, we have a war going on right now. Who are they against? Just Abkhazia, right. So, Abkhazia could take over this Viarchries here. And then this Viarchries would be left here, which will be quite interesting. Oh, hello. Looks like Province and Albrazan. Albrazin? Where are you from? You're there. Right, okay. So we could see... I'm not quite sure. Could they make a comeback? That's my question. Let's have a look. They could. Most definitely they most definitely could. Cheyenne is at war with Ojibwe. Jesus. Me trying to pronounce some of these names must really fucking annoy some people, because I know a lot of people are quite good at pronouncing these kind of words. Any wars going on in the Middle East right now? We have Iraq being... Oh, Georgia! Georgia wants to become independent, I believe. Interesting, let's have a look. Where would the Georgian... let me think. No, I don't know where Georgia would be. I'm trying to think. Oh, Viarchries is at war. Oh shit, so this Viarchries here, so these two Viarchries are at separate wars right now. We have Azov, Poland, and Saray attacking this Viarchries, and this Viarchries being attacked by Abkhazia. So, we're going to see what happens. If you remember in Crusader Kings 2, the Viarchries was quite a prominent state around this part of Europe, into going into like the Middle East, like northern Middle East. So we could most likely see the Viarchries just disappear soon, which will be quite interesting. Vilani is still being attacked by Pretender rebels. Novgorod is being occupied by Dvinia, so Dvinia is completely taken over right now. So look at what's going on. Yeah, Dvinia's definitely doing some damage, and you think Novgorod would actually have a lot of troops because of how many provinces they have, but they must have lost their troops from another war beforehand. Looks like Galicia is separated by Polsk. Lithuania is quite independent here as well, quite prominent. Yeah, this war is fucking massive, holy shit. Are they bringing any troops? Yes, they are. They must be bringing in troops from... Yeah, they must be. Let's see if any provinces have become occupied yet. Nope, I don't think so. No, not yet. Be quite interesting to see. We will be carrying on until the 1800s, so we'll have to wait on that. Who are you occupied by? Oh, Lagin, sorry, is being occupied by Dara and Northumbrian. Oh no, Macon and Northumbrian. I thought Dara was in this war. So maybe Northumberland could take over this land. Maybe, who knows? Oh, you're being... Jesus. What's going on here? Anjou's at war with Nidabian, and yeah, so shit. Anjou's at war with Nidabian and Swabia. I've seen Swabia before actually. Swabia was quite a prominent state back in one of my off-camera mega campaigns that I did quite a while back. Are they winning the war as of yet? Yes, they are. +4. Ooh, hello. Novogrod's taken over back their land that Davina was taking over. Is Bulgaria at war with anybody? Nope. They're allied with Croatia, Apulia, Zizania, and Sakuran. Nice. Shakuran, shall I say. Yeah. No, they've definitely... Oh, I think what's happened is Anjou has come out of the war from the Aztecs. They haven't taken over any land from Anjou, I don't think. But the province is... The only ones left with Aztecs. Oh god, that's going to be quite a... Let's have a look, actually. So we have the Aztecs and Murcia versus Provence and Abracacin. So, I don't know how you fucking pronounce that. That's really fucking irritating. Right, I'll be right back, guys. Hey guys, sorry about that. Anyway, so, I accidentally left my game on whilst I had to do something quickly, so... I saw what's happened in this world. Oh, Arabia's at war. So, Arabia's at war with Mecca, Hassar, Bastardids, and Berbera. That's a big war they have, that's for sure. Okay, right. So, Provence is at war with Genoa, Ferrara, Corsica, Politi... Fuck me. So, did the Aztecs take over? Yes, they did. They took over part of this. Oh, God. The Aztecs are definitely going to be being the most prominent person, or country here, shall I say. So, Provence has pissed off a lot of people. That's pretty fucking hilarious, not gonna lie. Let's see what's going on as well. Is Arabia winning this war? Or are they losing? They're slightly losing it. I don't imagine Arabia winning that, to be fair. Dhofar is at war with peasants. Doesn't surprise me. Anjou. I believe, yes, they did. They did take over this land. Okay, so Anjou won that war that they were in, and now they're at peace with a lot of the countries that were involved. Lagine took over last section of Northumberland, which was quite cool actually, because now they could have a no, they wouldn't have a chance against the Aztecs. It's pretty cool that there is a small province in Ireland there. That's pretty cool. Have we got any provinces being colonized yet? Not yet. Okay. What's going on here? Pretender rebels. Fox is still quite a prominent tribe at the moment. Well, we've got some zealots here. Genoa, Novgorod. We have some zealots here as well. Let's check the walls. There's not a lot of walls going on now, funny enough. We have Sreets versus Bern. Genoa versus Zusa. Yeah, that was what we just saw now. That's a cool flag, actually. I like that. We have Plizen versus Nimedian. Mecca versus Arabia. And Arabia's actually winning this war. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, Arabia's got a few allies, actually. They're allied with Alexandria, Azir, and Karbala. So they're actually winning this war, funny enough, which is quite interesting. That'll be quite funny to see if Arabia starts to take more land. I'd like to see a big, prominent Arabia, actually. That'd be really fucking cool.